Good morning, everyone, and welcome to A Moment of Hope with Upward Transitions. I'm Karla Stinnett. I'm the Director of Development and Public Relations here at Upward Transitions. And today we just wanted to take a little time to share some thank yous and let you know about some of the accomplishments that we had this past year in serving our clients and just give you a little bit of a report. And also, we get kicked off our annual campaign. We've started a new fiscal year. So several things we just want to touch base with everyone today, and just a reminder of what our mission is and our work. Our mission is to prevent generational poverty through community collaboration, emergency relief, and empowerment, therefore inspiring hope with our neighbors experiencing housing instability. We oftentimes think about generational poverty as we don't understand sometimes how that contributes to homelessness. But I don't know if you've been reading the news lately. The eviction court is full. The docket is full of these evictions. And we would just like to express our condolences to the family of the sheriff that lost his life. And we have several people that we know that work within the community that are trying to help those who are in low income situations. And we just look to them and pray for their families and thinking of them today. But we wanted to get started with some thank yous today. First of all, we'd like to bring some photos here. This is the Oklahoma State Senate, who this past December, they were very instrumental in gathering up a very nice supply of winter items and clothing for our clients. We do have a small pantry here on site where we keep a low supply of items for emergency grocery or canned goods. And we also have winter clothing that we have on hand here, mittens, gloves, coats. And so we're very, very thankful. Susan Wallace headed up this Christmas gifting to our pantry, and she and about 20 others at the Oklahoma State Senate all brought in wonderful hats and gloves and scarves for our clients, and we want to just say thank you to you. We also have at Tinker Air Force Base, this was, we met some new friends there. Melina, she headed up a clothing drive for our pantry. They are with the 72nd Medical Group, and her name is Melina. And we just want to tell all those at the 72nd Medical Group at Tinker Air Force Base, thank you so much for your clothing drive that you did this past December and January. And she's pictured there with our CEO, Perianne Pulliam. And we also have some very loyal and faithful supporters that we've had for a very long time, Carl Stern and Joe Norton. They're so gracious. They always remember our clients and the things that they might need. And they, on a regular basis, bring things to our client pantry. And of course, they attend our events, and they are very big supporters of Upward Transitions. And we just want to say thank you so much to Carl and Joe. And they are pictured right there with our operations coordinator, Tamara Wood. Thank you guys so much for everything that you've contributed this past year. Well, we'd like to go ahead and, as I said, we had other individual donors too that contributed to our pantry, brought by items like bedding and blankets. And we just want to say thanks again to everyone that contributed to that over this past year. Just to move forward on our annual campaign that we just kicked off on July. In July, we had a new board, and so we kicked off our new campaign just 2 weeks ago, and we are right in the swing of posting information about the annual campaign and how you can donate. You can go online to our website, upwardtransitions.org. You can make a donation online, and you can contribute to the annual campaign or general contributions there. Also, you can, of course, mail it to our office, which is at 1134 West Main Street, Oklahoma City, 73106, or you can call us, and that is area code 405-232-5507. But we just want to encourage everyone to understand that your support to prevent and reduce homelessness in Oklahoma County is needed now more than ever. Evictions that are at an all-time high, and we have lots of low-income residents that have lived paycheck to paycheck that are struggling, and some have lost their homes and been evicted. So we'd like to go ahead and show our annual campaign. A shout out to Ed Donnelly at St. Luke's United Methodist Church. We just appreciate them so much. That church has been so helpful to us, and Ed has helped us with our video the last couple of years. And so this is our fiscal 22 video that we'd like to share with you right now.
Upward Transitions began in 1925 as Travelers Aid. Over time, the assisting travelers expanded into assisting our entire community. So we changed our name to Upward Transitions in 2008. And in just a few years, we will celebrate our 100th year anniversary. Our mission focus is on preventing generational poverty in Oklahoma City. We do this through our community outreach program, which includes homeless services and homeless prevention services, to prevent generational poverty through community collaboration, emergency relief, and empowerment, therefore inspiring hope in our neighbors experiencing housing instability.
Hello, I'm Perry Ann Pulliam, the Chief Executive Officer at Upward Transitions. And in our community, we are the go-to agency to removing this barrier to independence for those who are homeless. Our community partners refer their clients to us, and our case managers do research all across the United States to help retrieve legal documents such as birth certificates and marriage licenses to help secure identity. Our goal is to help our mutual clients restore their lives. And it all starts with identification, which helps them take that first step upward to a sustainable life. The second strategy we use is to help families and seniors at risk of becoming homeless stay in their homes by providing case management and a financial intervention. Our homeless prevention services provide case management and a financial assistance to help pay rent and utilities during these crisis periods, and help address barriers to maintaining stable housing. When we keep utility services connected and divert evictions, we help families and seniors stay in their homes and avoid the trauma that comes along with homelessness. Over the past year, Upward Transitions assisted more than 5,700 individuals. In a typical year, we assist about 3,300. Jessie is an Upward Transitions client who was referred to us by multiple agencies. After she arrived in Oklahoma City with her young daughter, she called on Upward Transitions to help stabilize her family's life through our community outreach program. We have changed her name and blurred her face in the video for her protection.
I first was introduced to Upward Transition when I entered the YWCA. I really didn't know how I was going to get certain things. I just didn't have the money at the time. Like I said, the birth certificates was a great help. She also helped me with the gas cards because I had started a job and I didn't know how I was going to get there.
So how do you feel about your future now?
Oh, it's great. Just recently, a couple of days ago, I got hired as the head chef in the kitchen. So you guys really don't know how important y'all are to our survival and our success. That changed the whole course of my life. Y'all actually save lives. It's not just a resource.
Please listen to Scott Love, an Upward Transitions case manager, share how he assisted a client and her baby to secure housing that was healthy and safe for them just in time for the holidays.
She had a notice to be evicted from her place with her 3-week-old child and really no way to make a living. So we supported her in finding another place. 2 days before Christmas, she signed the lease. We helped with the security deposit, the first month's rent, and even provided Christmas dinner. There is a photo of the two of us in front of a tree in the office where she's holding on to the lease and the key to her front door. We can't fix everything, but there are steps that we can take and things that we can do that make life better for people.
We invite you to partner with Upward Transitions to be a solution to generational poverty in our community. There are so many ways that you can participate. Become a donor, volunteer, join in one of our fundraising events, or ask about board service. To learn more about our work in Central Oklahoma, visit our website, upwardtransitions.org, or join us on social media.
Yes, once again, we thank St. Luke's United Methodist Church for helping us with that video and donating that to us. Just wanted to give a reporting. We're running close to our closing time now, but I just wanted to share some information about the past fiscal year. Just to let you know, our focus areas of services are on homeless services, homeless prevention, and emergency travel. So we assist families who are homeless and individuals and seniors who, by providing identification documents. This way, though this is the first barrier to getting off the street or moving out of homelessness, is to have ID. 70% of those, we know 70% out on the street do not have identification documents. So before you can get employed or get housing or other social services, you must receive your ID. And so that is the first step that we help with, is helping that the clients that we serve overcome that first barrier by getting their ID. And those who are at risk of being homeless, meaning they've had some sort of financial crisis of some sort that has, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, a car repair, a medical bill, anything like that can put you at risk of being evicted or getting your utilities cut off. And so our goal is to keep families and seniors in their homes by helping with them a one-time financial assistance for utilities and rent. And this is one way that it's a strategy that's been proven that works through research. That there have been studies on this that show a one-time infusion of a financial assistance to a household keeps them housed up to 2 years. And so this is a very effective strategy for reducing homelessness. So we're trying to help those who are already homeless and those who are at risk of becoming homeless. We also provide emergency travel, which this ties back to our founding days of being Traveler's Aid. Back in 1925, when we first started, we helped stranded travelers who came through Oklahoma City. And today, we still have Traveler's Aid under the umbrella of Upward Transitions. Traveler's Aid Oklahoma City is the volunteer arm for us, and we manage, Upward Transitions manages this in collaboration with the City of Oklahoma City and the Airport Trust. And interestingly, we've got an upcoming conference. Oklahoma City is hosting the Travelers Aid International Conference, September 14th through the 16th. So we're very excited to have them in our city, and our wonderful mayor is going to open up that conference, and we're excited about that. And we have lots of local speakers lined up that are going to be sharing information about nonprofit work and volunteers and how to recruit volunteers. And so there are many other areas and companies and industries that can benefit from this information. So check it out. You can go to the Travelers Aid International website and see all the information about that, or you can visit us on Upward Transitions Facebook, because we have posted some information about that. But we're very excited that we continue to help those who are stranded in Oklahoma City. And then we also, victims of domestic violence and human trafficking, we provide emergency travel for them to get to a safe place. So these are longstanding services that we have had in place for almost 97 years. So we're approaching our 100th year anniversary. We're very excited about this milestone in the Upward Transitions history. So in the past fiscal year of 2022, we assisted 3,292 clients. So approximately 3,300 clients came through our case management process. And that was equated to over 1,000 children, 1,038 children were served. We retrieved 989 birth certificates and IDs, which provided clients access to employment, housing, medical care, and other social services. We also helped, a subset of that, we helped 1,042 people receive rent and utility assistance to avoid eviction. So this was our way of keeping families in their homes. And on the volunteer side, we had 24 volunteers participate in our Travelers Aid volunteer group out at Will Rogers World Airport. And they contributed 5,308 volunteer hours at the airport. And this actually, if you were to put a value to that, that would be over $132,000 in value of volunteer hours this past year. They helped serve over 95,000 airport visitors. And so we're very proud of our Travelers Aid Oklahoma City group. We appreciate all of our volunteers that help out at the airport. And thank you to Kevin Jury. He's our volunteer coordinator. If anyone's interested in becoming a volunteer, you just reach out and we can connect you to the coordinator, Kevin Jury. Also, just to put out the word to know that we have kicked off our annual campaign, just a reminder to go to our website and make you can contribute monthly if you want to make a monthly donation, or if you're one of our supporters who does an annual donation, we just want to remind you to do that today. So our time's up today. We thank you so much for tuning in to Upward Transitions, A Moment of Hope, and we look forward to seeing you next week. We will see you all later. Bye-bye.